What's up? Y'all can see it's your boy 3CP, and we're back with something different. Well, not different because I'm back with these WIS episodes. I really just been doing so much that that's the guy that I can't really keep track of them, and I just be kind of got them lost in what I've been doing. I'm kind of just waiting to Madden 23 to start making more content, but I know I can these stories. Usually, people listen to them. I've got a lot of people that start listening to them and liking them. Uh, but I'm still having to remember stuff, and now that I got some new things that I haven't been able to see, I'll be able to tell these stories at some point. But other than that, man, if you're new to this channel, go ahead and drop that sub, drop that like, use that code Third Coast Gaming. First order is $20 off your first order. You want to go to basketball game, football, concert, anyway. Download the app, use my code Third Coast Gaming in the description, all that stuff. Now, other than that, man, one more thing, it has nothing to do with the video, but stay the hell out of my business. Everybody who watches the video, the particular people that I'm talking about know who they are, and that's another thing. I want everybody to stay the hell out. Look, I'm looking at you. Stay the hell out of my business. I don't care what you think about me. I want everybody to keep that same energy. The people that I'm talking to, keep that same energy. If you think the opinion you think you got about me, oh, that nigga ain't doing nothing. He broke. He ain't doing this. He's struggling. I want that same energy because when you come to need something, anybody need me? The answer is no. I'm done helping anybody. I don't help people no more. I'm not lending nobody no money. I'm not doing none of that stuff to nobody. Just know that I'm good. I am completely good. And nobody, I really don't have family no more besides a mom. Pretty much I can tell you that I probably don't have nothing but a mom that I haven't seen in like 3 years, and I gotta go see her at some time. Probably gonna make a trip to do that, but just know a lot of stuff is going on that's gonna change to these people that's watching. I know they watching. Some stuff's gonna change, and when you see me, don't look like it. Don't act like you know me. Don't act like, oh yeah, I've been rocking. No, f you. But anyway, we're gonna talk about some stuff. So I'm talking about people. Let's talk about people that I used to room with. People I used to be cool with. And it's kind of talk about these females because women, a part of what happened to me after I left this company was about women. Women kind of did some stuff and downgraded my life to turn my life to some different things. I had to get back to where I was to be because of women doing stupid stuff. But let's just say, when I told everybody about the women on the team, everybody was messing with this dude was messing with that dude. That guy was messing with that girl. That they was couples, all this stuff. I never was doing it. I never had the little couple. You never would see me with somebody, and you be like, oh yeah, that's Rob girl right there. No, you never see that. Now, since I know that the people who listen to this to, shout out my boy Matt. I know that he and a few other people, only about 7 of them that's probably listening that's still on the crew. No, but I'm gonna tell you a few stories about women. But there was one particular girl that I had a liking to. Let's say I had a liking to. I think I told this before about the story about E. Yeah, so I didn't go deep into it. I'm not going to say we don't say names on this. We don't even say names. Just if you know, you know, right? So when we got out to eat, but she would always be, oh, gonna buy some food, buy me this, I would buy lunch, like stupid stuff like that. I was not buying like cars and paying rent, nothing. I would buy food, here we go to lunch, bam. That I want to buy me this, bam, And I was doing that, but I was always trying to get her to come chill with me and stuff, but she never would until I figured out. Well, I didn't figure it out, but her roommate kind of revealed it. Yeah, she be with this other nigga. Really, that's why she don't be coming to chill with you because she be with the other nigga. And I was like, well, damn, shit. Now I got through it. I was looking at her like, what the hell are you doing? I be buying this girl all this. Let her where she with do it now. Like she was cool. I liked her at first, but like I was saying, when she came, when she first came, she was extra thick too. Like she was really like I'm thinking about it, she was like she slimmed down now, but she's still cute and everything. But she was kind of like thicker when she first came. When she used to like the women and stuff or whatever them things called. I don't know, but that ain't about that. So well, that was like the one that you would see um if you see me talking to somebody like that, or you would probably see me talking to her. But you'll never see me like on around holding hands, hurry up with some chick like that. But there was a story. Now this story is the one that really the main story, kind of, is the chick that now this chick right here. I'll say her name because I don't know where she at. Last thing I knew, she was in Dallas, but her name was Nikki. This girl name was Nikki, right? Nikki was. Well, I told my boy Jeremiah that Brittany was the finest I seen it on the crew. But Nikki, let me see. No, Brittany would be top. She was right. She was right there. She was number two. Nikki was number two, like a close number two. They're not far apart, but a close. Like she could take that number one spot if she dressed up a certain way. But I think the only reason I give Brittany the advantage over Nikki, because her body was better. She had a little bit better body. Brittany had a bad body. So, but Nikki was she was real cool, and you know how you get on. I don't know why y'all don't know if you work there. You get around a girl on the floor or a cute chick, and you count with her. You just start kind of chit chatting and flirting and stuff. That would happen a lot. Me and her and all this stuff. We just go play around, chit chat, blah blah blah. And so one time, okay, and so my roommate at the time was the chicken guy. I'm gonna say the chicken guy, but dude Jason, the dude who knew how to take chicken from the store or whatever food you want to get from Walmart, whatever you wanted from Walmart, pretty much the food, he would never get caught. But everybody remember, I told y'all the first story was the chicken crew, the guys who actually got fired for actually they got fired because they got caught stealing chicken in like Mississippi. That same day that they got fired, Jason, my homie, he did it again and didn't get caught. Because what he would do is he would take it and he would go to the back to the stock room. That's when they had stock room. They would count stock room. And he would just go to the back, get what he wanted, put it all in the bag. And while he's walking to the back, he would just take the little sticker that showed whatever you got to pay for it. He would take it and throw it in between a aisle or something. In between one of them, just shove like in grocery or somewhere. Just put that in and then walk to the back to the stock room and eat it right there in front of the manager. He'd be right there sitting. Pete was the manager at that time, I think. The little back room where they had the computers and everything, because they was always set up in the back where the layaway thing was at. So he would just walk around there to the back from the stock room, come through the part where the layaway is, and bam, there's everybody. He just sit there on the desk and just chat down while everybody else is getting fired, right? So he was my roommate at the time. Me and him been through a whole bunch of stuff. He was the first person that came with me on the show when I did my first show. And that almost was a disaster. He was drunk that day, but we ended up getting through it though. But anyway, so I got a bunch of stories about him, pretty much. But that was my roommate, right? He smoked and everything. But everybody, I'm the only one in the crew, probably from here on out to the end of this company that didn't smoke, right? I didn't smoke. I don't smoke, haven't, never will, right? So, like I said, me and Nikki were just chit chatting, blah blah, blah blah blah. And so one day I was kind of with her, and we was kind of like close. I remember this clearly. We was kind of close, right? And some kind of way we was talking about something, or was I a driver at the time? Maybe to get a number. Some kind of way we was talking. I was like, "Here, well, put your number in my phone or something, or do this, or and hit me up." Or did she get my number? I think she got my number, hit me up. I got her some kind of way, right? Nevertheless, that day I got the number, so I ended up writing her, or she ended up writing me. I just don't remember if it was her or me, but anyway, we started chit chatting. We was texting on the while she was in her room, I was in mine. Remember, Jason is my roommate, right? He a smoker. So now remember you, Jason and Nikki, like they were he was like he was trying to get on it for a long time too. Like I can tell you the backstory of this girl. So she came with this dude. When she first came to the crew, she had a little boyfriend. They was in Dallas, right? So a bunch of dudes wanted her, but she was out with a little boyfriend. Like the boyfriend dude was cool too. I forgot his name, but he was a real cool dude, right? And nobody really just stepped their boundary and tried to holler at her like that. Jason didn't give a damn, but whatever happened, and he ended up leaving. When she left, I think she left, got fired or something, but she ended up coming back to the crew like a year later. She ended up coming back to work, but she didn't have a dude with her, and that was like all the cage is open now. All the dogs. Uh-oh, Nikki is back. She ain't with that dude, and that's when everybody was just okay. I'm trying to get there. Bunch of the niggas, Now Jason was like the closest one to really getting it, probably. But like he wasn't. He was, but nothing really happened yet until this particular story I'm gonna tell you that could have been me. So like I said, we sitting there chit chatting on the phone, and at this point I'm thinking, okay, I'm feeling like get her to come through her. Jason be asleep and stuff, and she'll come through, and I'll be like, yeah, I'm gonna get in, right? So I'm telling her to do something. She like, which where I'm at? She like, where you at? I'm like, this room, blah blah blah. And I like, you gonna come through? She's like, yeah. You got something to smoke? Did she ask me that? Somebody was like, no, I don't smoke. Or something. I think she asked me that. I'm like, no, I don't smoke. What's the name? Jason got something to smoke. Like, he might have or something. I don't know. I think she asked me that, but I was like, I don't know if you do, but you still come? Like, yeah, I'll come. And so I'm sitting there chilling. I'm like, damn, I better get her to come over. Nikki's gonna come through. Now I ain't told Jason, cause I know he like Jason. I know he like her and everything. And like I said, she hasn't really came to our room like this just to chill with us or with him. At least I don't know it while I was in there ever. So I'm thinking like, dang, this dude's gonna be surprised as hell when he see Nikki walk up in there. So I'm still waiting like that. She ain't gonna come. She ain't ready for come. And she walks. I get a message. I think like I'm on the way. And I'm like, oh shoot. Now Jason he was asleep this whole time. He was laid out asleep. Then he ends up getting up, like right at the time she's finna start knocking on the door. He's getting up to go to the bathroom or something. He ends up getting up, and she walks in there, like, hey, and he starts talking like what's up, and he getting ready to. I think he's getting ready to smoke. Yeah, he was getting ready to smoke. And while she walks in there, and she sees me, what's up, but she really doesn't acknowledge me like Roman Reigns. She didn't acknowledge me. Cause Jason was getting ready to smoke, so that just gave her the green, like, oh damn, he's smoking. And that was all you needed. And they just start talking and smoking. And yeah, she's talking to me and stuff, but it's all three of us in the room now. And I'm like, damn. Well, I'm still in my head like, okay, damn, we can go sleep, Jason, so I can do what I gotta do. Well, come to tell you what happened. Everything kept going. Smoking. It was late, and I pretty much can tell you she didn't leave the room till like 4 o'clock in the morning, 5 when it's time to get up for us to leave. She literally stayed there with him that night. They didn't. They just laid in the bed, slept. But I don't know. I was like, damn. I screwed my chance because I didn't smoke. And if I would have smoked and said I got some smoke, she would have went over to me. She would have walked over to me. She would have talked to me. She would say, "Hey, what's up?" Yes, blah blah. But it was because I didn't smoke. And after that day, she was out. That was the thing that set it off and got him and her together. So she was always in the room. I saw her all the time, and I got to the point I got tired of seeing her. Even though she was cute and everything, I got tired of seeing her. She was. It was like, man, they started doing the playing house stuff, uh, and it was just like, man, all this could have been me. And she started being like that type of crazy. Oh, who that girl you talking to? Like, she would start getting like they was actually. She thought she was actually in a relationship with this dude. Kind of because like on the road that kind of was, but when he went home, he had an actual girl that he stayed with, and so on the road, she was him. They were like together, and she was literally getting her feelings about anything. They would fuss about something, and she might go to her room for like a day, and the next day she come right back. Like, damn, here she come back again. But I guess maybe did I dodge a bullet because when I figured out she was kind of crazy, like for like she was kind of crazy when it came to like having a dude. She don't want you talking to no other woman. Why was you looking at that girl like that? Like I'm like, damn. But it was all because I didn't smoke. All because I didn't smoke. And speaking of roommates, I can go ahead and tell you. I'll tell y'all the story about who they always used to roommate me with. Now, I don't want to tell y'all this story. Then y'all start getting ideas. But I'm just guessing because nobody else wants to room with these people, or I don't know. But when I first started working at this company, they roomed me with this dude. Right, this dude looked like he would go work out. He looked like just a regular old nigga that worked out probably and looked like Neo. I was if I could give a description how he probably looked like Neo. So I'm like, oh, this probably just one of them niggas that got a bunch of. I was like, man, this nigga probably gonna have some hoes in the room or something and stuff. But we would never talk, right? He would leave the room, come back like late at night. I'd be asleep. We really never would have like conversation talk. Besides, like, I might ask like what time it's time to get up or something. Like, oh, we leaving at this time. But we never had a conversation until like later when I wasn't a roommate and we was on the floor. He would chit chat and talk. Oh, what's up, blah 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 blah. But the nigga was gay. I didn't know that until my shout out to Breezy. I put Breezy in the show. If you did, Breezy was counting by me one day, like, how you like your roommate? I'm like, oh, he cool. Yeah, he don't never be in the room. They're like, oh, so you don't know about it? You don't know the story about him? I'm like, shit, what? What story about him? My wrong boy. I don't know what how Breezy would always say stuff the slickest way, but you knew he was talking about. So I don't know how he said it, but you knew he was talking. But Breezy had those were like Breezy was kind of like how I say like how E40 would talk to people in his kind of way. Breezy had that type of this cool thing. Like he probably said something like, "Yeah, man, he swing the bat the other way, you know," or he plays on the second string team or something like that. He said something like that to the court to make it all damn this nigga gay. I'm like, damn, I didn't know that. And he's like, yeah. I'm like, oh shit, I don't know. That nigga just come to the room late at night. I be asleep already. Ever since then, when I knew that, I was like, damn. I started sleeping in my covers, just all covered in my cover and shit. Like, this nigga ain't finna come in the room late at night, whatever the hell he on. And so, Come to find, he was like a supervisor. He come to find out, uh, he like I said, he was one of those dudes, but he was. It was like the people I'm gonna tell you about. They wasn't the type of people that would try to come at you or something, or try to hit on you. They was all. I found out that the gay people was the funniest people in the world. So I think after that, it was me and Jason started rooming with me for the most of the time until we got my homie Chamberlain and everything. But then we had Jeremy. I think I've told y'all about Jeremy. We roomed a few times, but like I told you, Jeremy he was gay, but he wasn't that gay dude. Like I said, he wasn't the gay dude that would try to hit on you. So he was like, Jeremy was one of the funniest people ever too. Jeremy could make you just bust out laughing about stuff. He would just talk about people like he can breathe. It was like, damn. And all that nigga do was sleep too. The few times I roomed him, he would get on the phone with his girlfriend and then he'd go sleep. And so but then they roomed with this one other dude they roomed me with. This nigga from Louisiana. And I didn't know he was gay until he told me. We sitting there in the room, and he told me one day like, "Yeah, I'm finna go somewhere." He was in some. He knew somebody somewhere like, "Hey, you can use the computer. Like, I got this computer. You can play the game. You can do all this. I ain't tripping." And like, shit, hey, I'm thinking he's talking. Like, yeah, now I was gonna let you know I'm gay, but I ain't gonna come up to you like that. I ain't tripping like that. I'm just gonna use computer and stuff. I got a computer like. This dude was like one of those flamboyant, out character, like those flamboyant type KD kind of. He was like, you could hear this nigga from hours away. Like this dude was one of them. He just talk a lot, and just loud, and he was always cracking on people. So those three people, they roomed with those people. Like the roommates they had me, those roommates they did give me. Me and him, one of the people, the only person I'm room with the longest was the first guy. For me, like a month. Other ones were like a few weeks. But I came to find out that those niggas they was funny, but they didn't try nothing to try to make you turn to the dark side or something. But I just remember them being funny. But like I said, roommates. The only roommate that changed everything was when Jason and Nikki came together, and it kind of made my life in that room for the worst, because that shit was just, I was like, damn, I'm tired of looking at you, girl. And I mean, literally, we would be in the room, and then me and her, she'd be in the room, like Jason would just go out, he always leaving doing stuff. And she would be in the room, me and her just chilling in the room by herself. I wouldn't say much. I'll be on my computer or something. Playing my game, and she was talking and everything, but never nothing came up like, yeah, damn, this could have been you, Rob, or something. And she would walk around with little shorts on and stuff, like, and I'm just in there like, damn, girl. It was crazy. But that was a story of like how one of the girls got away, and I got actually like two more that happened, but I guess I'll say these for another story. I can tell you the next one I'm gonna go tell you the stuff that happened with Jason and me almost getting arrested a bunch of times. So that's gonna be the next one though. If you like these stories, man, keep subscribing, drop the like, everything will be out here. Peace.